This is just fictional story. It's imaginary. Watch at your own risk. No copyright intended. I only own the storyline, editing, and maybe voiceover if I have to. Deeply sorry for the grammatical errors or any mistakes. This is just purely for entertainment purposes. Thank you. You can mute the video if you only want to peacefully reading.
Where are you? Office, of course. She giggles and holding the phone properly. Can I come? Let's eat lunch together. I can't. I have a meeting for that, and it will be in a restaurant. She then pouted. Then, when will you come back? How about I order pizza for dinner? There's a few seconds silence, but not too long. She heard another voice on the call. And she recognized it's her husband's secretary talking to him. She then wait for them until her husband speak again. And after almost a minute, I don't think I can come on time. Just ordered anything that you like. I need to go now. I will call you later. She sighed after hearing him. Yeah. Bye. She didn't reply because he cut the call first. She then sighed annoyingly as she threw her phone at the back seat. When will that guy have free time for his pretty wife? It's been almost 3 weeks he got this busy. She pouted again before she stopped the car as she needed to go somewhere first. She walks inside, deep in thought. She went to the couch before sitting on it, and then placed the plastic bag on the table in front of her before she stared at it. She blinked her eyes and gulped. That I really bought that thing. I even bought two. She groaned and closed her eyes before resting her back on the couch. It will be so embarrassing if he found out before I even do anything. She sighed and opened her eyes, staring at the ceiling. But I just want to try it on him once. I don't think it will affect him, though. He seems to be... Can't lose over that. Until she sighed again and stood up. Let's just go freshen up first. She started walking away, but then stopped and eyes widened the moment she forgot something. She immediately ran back to the table before picking the plastic bag. I almost forgot this, but she stopped when she also remembered something else. Wait, that he will come late? So why She rolled her eyes before again turned and walked to the stairs to go to her room. With the plastic bag in hand. She washes her glass after she ate dinner. Alone? Her husband informed that he will probably back at 8:30. So half an hour from now. She decided not to wait for him and eat because she already feels so hungry before. She then washed her hands before she starts walking out the kitchen to go to the living room, waiting for her husband. She looked up before turning her phone off and placed it on the table, when she heard someone opening the main door. And then she waved at him after he showed up. He smiled tiredly and walks to her. I thought you didn't wait for me here. He sat beside her and she pulled him in a hug. I just ate dinner and come here. I'm not sleepy yet. He pulled back. I already ate too in the last meeting. Then good. We can sleep now. But she furrowed her eyebrows when she saw him shaking his head. I can't. I have some works that I need to finish tonight first. She instantly pouted, and her husband ruffled her hair as he chuckled. Sorry, it won't take long, but you should sleep first. I don't believe you. You probably will come to bed at 2 in the morning. He chuckled again. I will try not to, probably. At 1. Keep working. You love your work more than your wife. He raised his eyebrows. That's so wrong. I love you a little bit more. I'm kidding. She glared at him as she stood up. Just go do your work. I will sleep and dream about my... He looked at her in disbelief and was about to hold her hand, but she started laughing and ran away before he could stop her. Hey, say that again. She walked up the stairs before she disappeared, and he is shaking his head. "10:45. She groaned and said again. He said it won't take long. It's almost 2 hours. She sighed annoyingly as she pouted. But suddenly she remembered something before her eyes looking for her plastic bag. But then she is shaking her head. No, he need to finish his work. No, let's not do that. 11:30. She glares at the door. And then she slowly stood up. The man looked at the time and sighed. A little more, but then he looked back when he heard the workroom door opening. He raised his eyebrows in surprise when he saw his wife walk inside. You still awake? I just need a few minutes more. She rolled her eyes before she walks closer to him, and he looked down after she placed something on his table. What is it, coffee? She nodded while crossing her arms. I'm a good wife, you know. He chuckled and held the warm cup. Thank you. He then carefully started to drink it. On the other hand, she watched him drink the coffee. She then looked away while clearing her throat after he placed the cup back down and looked up at her. Are you really going to wait for me? She didn't say anything for a few seconds, but then he saw her shaking her head. No, I will sleep now. He nodded. Okay, I will join you soon. Sleep well. She nodded and she turned around. After glancing at his coffee and walking out of his workroom, she kept checking the time while covering herself with the blanket. It's almost 15 minutes already. I guess it really didn't affect him. She stopped and immediately closed her eyes the moment she heard the bedroom door opening. And a few seconds later, she heard his voice speaking near her. That means he is already beside the bed. What's happening with me? Why suddenly I feel like this? She is back facing him. She immediately looked back, trying to act like she thought he accidentally woke her up. You startled me. What are you? She stopped. What are you? I'm sorry. She was so surprised at first. But then slowly, after almost a minute, looking completely like a mess, and he whispered something. I can't promise I will. He lied. He said the same thing before. And she can't blame him. It's her own fault. Her plan, though she didn't know it will end like this long. She's slowly opening her eyes. And then someone hug her. She sighed and tried to speak while again closing her eyes. What? What time is it? 10:30. She instantly opened her eyes again and speak. What? Then aren't you supposed to go to work? But she heard him chuckling instead. Nah. She furrows her eyebrows and glancing down at him, who's busy hugging her with eyes closed. What? Why? It's not weekend. On the other hand, the man slowly smirking before he replies to her. You don't know, but should be a surprise. This is why last night I worked so hard to finish everything. So that I can be completely free today. For you. But I guess I took too long. My wife can't handle that. She furrows her eyebrows more. What? What do you mean? I saw the plastic bag inside the lowest drawer. Hearing that, her eyes slowly widened. He chuckled. Guess I can't blame you for doing that, but he finally lifted his head and looked at her, who's staring back at him. He smirked. But you also remember, right? There's one more left, and of course I saw it too. She blinked her eyes. Right. She bought two. She didn't even know why. But then she heard his voice again, whispering, and it makes her eyes widen instantly. So, how about we try it on you this time? It's gonna be fun.